Welcome to Relic Pulse, where forgotten artifacts still beat with secrets. Picture this, a narrow canyon slicing through towering rose-red cliffs in the heart of the Jordanian desert. The wind whispers through the stone, carrying echoes of a civilization long vanished. This is Petra, the lost city that rose from the sands like a mirage, only to disappear into legend. You've seen the iconic Treasury facade in movies and photos, but that's just the surface. Beneath it lies a web of secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient ingenuity and power. What if the real story of Petra isn't about its beauty, but about the hidden forces that built it and nearly destroyed it? It all begins around 300 BC with a nomadic tribe called the Nabataeans. These desert wanderers weren't content with mere survival. They transformed a barren gorge into a thriving metropolis on the ancient Spice Road. Caravans from as far as India and Rome snaked through the Sick, that dramatic mile-long passageway guarded by sheer rock walls. Silk, frankincense, gold, they all flowed here, making Petra one of the wealthiest hubs in the ancient world. But in a land where rain falls maybe once a year, how did a city of 20,000 souls thrive without a single river or oasis in sight? The answer lies underground in a marvel of engineering that still puzzles experts today. The Nabataeans sculpted an invisible empire of water. They chiseled dams into the cliffs, lined channels with waterproof plaster, and dug massive cisterns that could hold millions of liters from fleeting flash floods. Imagine pipes snaking through the rock, delivering fresh water to homes, farms, and fountains, all hidden from prying eyes. This wasn't just survival, it was dominance. In the desert, water meant life, and the Nabataeans hoarded it like gold, turning their enemies' thirst into their greatest weapon. By the 1st century AD, under kings like Herodes IV, Petra reached its zenith. Grand tombs and temples erupted from the solid sandstone, blending Greek columns, Egyptian motifs, and local flair into something utterly unique. The Treasury, or al-Khazneh, gleamed at the end of the Siq like a jewel, its intricate carvings defying the harsh sun. But it wasn't built to store riches. It was a royal mausoleum, shrouded in tales of pharaoh's curses to ward off tomb raiders. Yet even as Petra glittered, shadows gathered. What force could topple a city that had mastered the impossible? Nature struck first. In 363 AD, a catastrophic earthquake ripped through the region, fracturing the precious water systems and collapsing buildings into rubble. The Nabataeans rebuilt, but the world was changing. Maritime trade routes opened across the Red Sea, bypassing the desert paths and siphoning away Petra's lifeblood of commerce. By the 7th century, invasions and neglect sealed its fate. The once bustling streets fell silent, swallowed by sand and forgotten by history. For over 1,000 years, Petra slumbered, known only to local Bedouin tribes who guarded its location like a sacred trust. Then, in 1812, a daring Swiss explorer named Johann Burckhardt changed everything. Disguised as a Muslim pilgrim, he charmed his way past suspicious nomads and stepped into the Siq. What he found wasn't just ruins, it was evidence of a people far more advanced than anyone imagined. High on the cliffs, carvings aligned precisely with the solstices, turning Petra into a giant astronomical observatory. Obelisks served as calendars, tracking seasons for trade and rituals long before such knowledge spread to Europe. The Nabataeans weren't simple traders. They were stargazers, mapping the heavens to navigate the sands. But climb higher, to the high places, and the story turns darker. Sacrificial altars perch on the peaks, their stones etched with channels for blood. Offerings to gods like Dushara, the lord of the mountains, kept the city's spiritual pulse alive. Whispers in ancient texts hint at more than animal sacrifices, perhaps human ones, in times of desperation. These rituals bound the community, but they also isolated Petra, making it a fortress of mysteries that outsiders feared to approach. Fast forward to today, and Petra's secrets are still unfolding. In 2023, archaeologists using ground-penetrating radar detected vast chambers buried beneath the Treasury. untouched vaults that could hold gold hoards, lost scrolls, or even the legendary Petra stone, a relic said to summon water from the earth itself. Looters circle like vultures, and time is running out. Yet here's a twist few discuss. Those same Nabataean symbols, etched into the rock, echo in unexpected places. They appear in Roman artifacts and, curiously, in the emblems of secret societies like the Freemasons centuries later. Was Petra's knowledge passed down through hidden networks, influencing empires from afar? Now, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Petra draws millions of visitors each year, its rose hues glowing under the desert sun. But climate change gnaws at the fragile sandstone, eroding the very cliffs that sheltered it for millennia. Ironically, modern scientists are turning back to Nabataean techniques, sustainable water harvesting, to preserve what remains. The city may seem frozen in time, but its pulse endures, a reminder that history isn't a dusty relic. It's a living force, beating just beneath the surface, ready to reveal more if we dare to listen. Thanks for watching Relic Pulse. Another forgotten history drops next Tuesday. A pulse of timeless wisdom hits Saturday. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, as the past is alive and lives on through us.